It's the first cliff race ever, and it's Pepper who has the best start. In fact, she may win the maiden race of season 12. Piggy Smalls challenging, and he's going to do it as he crosses the line. He performs the best on that final section of the course, and it's enough for him to seal the first race of season 12. So much to unpack here. First of all, you'll notice that we cannot get a cameraman running by the side of the track. It's simply not possible in this gradient. So we have to rely on multiple camera angles to show the full race. And at 7 seconds, this is the shortest track that we've ever seen here at the League of Pigs. And it's for many reasons. One, the hill doesn't go on anymore. So there's It's the first Bale race, and what will it give us? Well, it gives us the same result as Bear comes storming out the box, just like she did for the whole of last season, looking very strong, but said that causes a huge pile-up, and Hoshi, the only one to take the near side of the track, is rewarded with first place, and we are watching Pigs cross the line at completely different times. What a mad race we've just witnessed. Piggy Smalls nearly falls off the track, and he has to use all of his upper body strength to stay on the bales. And the only pig to run this race the way the course makers expect was Pepper, who just simply jumped on the bales and overtook both Piggy Smalls and Ginger for third place. All the other pigs were very suspicious of these bales and chose firm ground till the very last minute. And to be honest with you, I don't blame them. Their intuition may be correct, as these soft bales We return to the woodland, and Ginger comes out with a bang, and she continues that momentum as they go down the hill. Piggy Smalls also does a good job of overtaking two pigs on the descent. Ginger, though, has a commanding lead as they go past the halfway point, and there's chicanes. That's a new addition on this oval track, but it hasn't made much difference right now as Ginger's pace is very high. Piggy Smalls tries to go on the inside, but the pace of Ginger is too much, and she sweeps 10 points in the first woodland track race of this season. We're back to the Bale run again. Piggy Smalls on the box, and that's done him no favours here. Bear out in front as she always is in these forest races, but she hasn't learnt from last time. Hoshi falls off at the back there. Piggy Smalls with a massive fall as well. Two huge crashes as Hoshi does not commit to jumping on that bale, and it costs him dearly. Piggy Smalls is just unfortunate, but the way his leg goes under his body is kind of hard to watch, actually. Thank God these pigs are as tough as old boots, and kudos to Piggy Smalls as he recovers surprisingly quickly. Hoshi does take a big fall on those bales, and I think the race photographer's got some pictures as well. Yes, he has. This bale run is a cruel mistress indeed, causing problems left, right and centre. It's fantastic for the spectators. It's, well, less so for the pigs. The door drops and all the pigs get a roughly even start, but Piggy Smalls is notable, so is Bear as she takes the inside line. It's so rare to see Bear out in front on a woodland track. However, Piggy Smalls looks like he's taking over and he's poking out in front. He almost never loses a lead and he's going to challenge, but Bear is still staying with him. In fact, she looks like she's challenging him on the uphill. He's going to get the inside line, but Bear will take it, and she sets a record on this oval track. I have seen so many oval track races, and I cannot describe to you just how rare it is to see Piggy Smalls lose a lead on the oval track. Rarer still to Bear, and it's an incredibly interesting race as we reach the halfway point. Bear Trotsky sets a record. We saw her do it last video in the finals, but that is still so rare. And it's the second cliff race, and it's Bear and Pepper leading it out. In fact, Bear is ahead of everybody else by quite some margin. It's going to be under 7 seconds, and it's over half a second quicker than the previous time, which is a substantial difference given how short this track is. The two lightest pigs finally... It's the downhill woodland track, and it's Pepper who gets the best start, but she soon fades off, leaving Ginger to take over. Though both the boys are still with her here as they get close towards the finish line. It's going to be a close one, and who takes it at the line? It's Piggy Smalls who does just that. And he puts himself back in front of everybody else once again. He's always so good at those final few feet. Ginger definitely had the best middle section, but it wasn't enough at the end. Hoshi was in the mix, and 5 points is a little bit harsh for him.